What up, those sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. It's your boy J2DaR, and now I'm back with you. Of course, you guys know I'm not alone. Never alone when I do the show. I am here with not only your favorite, and I do mean favorite, guest host in here, but also brought my brother from another mother back to the show. You know how you just randomly pop in. But first, let me introduce y'all to y'all co-hosts today. Miss Nikki, say what's up.
What's up, y'all?
And of course, we got my brother from another Bobby. Where you at, brother? You here?
Yo.
All right, we are all here. So guess what? Before we give you guys these hot topics, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you guys get all other notifications every time we upload a show. Help us grow this channel. Please, just hit the like button. It's right there. Pretty much just press the like button. Miss Nikki, what's first?
All right, so let's start this shit off with, right, and the LA Lakers have been sold again. This time for $12.5 billion. What do you think the LA fans are going to say?
Well, you said it, so
We gonna start this shit off right. We got badass bitches in the house.
I guess we're gonna start.
Yes.
I guess we're gonna start off right, man. Well, since I guess I'm up first, man, I feel like this. First of all, let me go ahead and play my other one since we know it got sold for $2 billion more than it did.
2.5.
$2.5 billion more than it was just sold, which was last year, right?
10 months.
Okay, so
he flipped that bad boy.
My man said, just what?
I know that's right. Put it in the bag. Throw it in the bag.
Just throw it in the bag. It's like, yeah, crazy. My man said I got money, and I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it. But this is what's crazy to me. So first and foremost, the Lakers was sold to Josh Kushner. Yep, that name is very familiar. And apparently, from what I keep hearing, this is supposed to be the good Kushner. I don't know what the hell.
I don't know what that means, and I'm gonna keep moving forward.
But I'm keep pushing. And then a guy named Bob Iger, and they buy the Lakers for $12.5 billion, right? So your question to me is, what are the LeBron James fans going to say? Well, the funny thing is about it, we got one on this damn call. So that's a good thing about today's show. Yes, total fucking setup. Yes, I did that shit on purpose, y'all. Y'all should have seen it coming, and neither did he. So we in here. But what I think was going to happen, and I'm hoping was going to happen to say was, well, the previous sale had nothing to do with LeBron James, so hopefully they will understand that, and neither did this one. This was just money transactions. It was last year, it sold because, again, somebody had a great sales pitch, and this time somebody had a greater sales pitch to say, hey, I need this. This had nothing to do with the sale or who's president and who isn't president, and here's why. Because if LeBron James was still president, it would have sold for $12.5 billion. But guess what? When he was there, it only sold for 10. And at that point, all he won was what? One damn championship, and it was a bubble championship that we all just now found out, thanks to Pablo Torre, that it was a given championship, a forced championship. No, that wasn't Pablo Torre. That was Anthony Davis on All the Smoke.
Yep, that was on All the Smoke podcast.
So at the end of the day, I'm hoping that not a LeBron James fan is saying absolutely nothing and only saying like, God damn, this is just a crazy flip. What was really going on with the previous owner? Did he have any money issues? That would be my question.
Is anybody going to interject?
Oh, I mean, go ahead. Are you the moderator? You told me.
Well, he did have money issues, and that's why he short sold the Lakers. Kushner and the Iger guy was in the running to buy, for the Las Vegas spot. But then when they that soured on them, then that's when they made that aggressive run at the Lakers, and dude flipped that thing for $2.5 billion. I mean,
So basically, he just had a good game.
Yeah, he had a good game, and plus he had money issues that he had to solve.
Okay, well,
so he solved them by selling the Lakers. He still has the Dodgers because this, the guy. Yeah, he still has the Dodgers, but he had the Lakers for 10 months. but he flipped them for $2.5 billion.
That's crazy. I've never seen nothing happen
But
like that. But
LeBron fans are saying that he got the $2.5 billion because LeBron James was on the team.
All right, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and ask the LeBron James fan right now, Brother Bobby.
Yo, so LeBron ain't nothing to do with this. It had nothing to do with it. He's now a 76er, and good for his old ass being over there. This had everything to do with your boy Otani for the Dodgers.
Facts.
Okay.
The deferred payments are now going to be paid off with this money.
Right.
You know, he deferred a lot of money down the road. Got to pay it sometime.
Yeah.
Able to flip the Lakers for an extra $2.5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that money's already spoken for, but you had to flip it.
Yep.
You got your money back. You got more money.
And he got more money.
What a good deal for him.
Damn, they should have circumvented the cap. I mean, never mind. Forget I said that.
That's a whole nother LA team. It's a whole nother LA team.
Whoops. But go ahead, brother. My bad.
But it was all about baseball money.
Yeah.
The NBA sale was all about baseball money.
Yeah. He was trying to cover them Dodgers.
There's going to be a Vegas team down the road. It just ain't going to be owned by Mr. Disney or Mr. Kushner.
Yep.
So do you think it will be possible for the previous owner who just sold, right? What was it? Walter, who's basically part of the Disney Corporation, right? Which is crazy because, again, he's supposed to have money. Do you think it's a possibility that he's selling this to possibly line himself back up and try to get into that Vegas franchise? And do you think Adam Silver will let that happen?
No, he told you he had to cover that.
I know that.
To cover the baseball team.
I know that.
He makes more money with that baseball team than the basketball team. I don't blame him. I would have flipped it for 20.
Yeah, but he still wants to be an NBA owner.
What you say, Bobby?
See, the baseball is in trouble right now. Dodgers need to load up on as much money as they can.
Yes.
Well, they absolutely need to because, again, that's also another topic that I'm going to be in my feelings about later.
Yep.
You ain't had to agree with me, brother. Goddamn.
The lockout is coming, baby.
Yeah, whatever.
Anything else on this topic?
If people want to look and see the background on, who bought, the LA Lakers, just know again what it would be his father-in-law.
No, his brother is
the son-in-law.
Yeah, he's just the in-law.
Oh yeah, so he's the in-law. His
brother is the son-in-law of the president.
So we just gonna leave it at that. But just know, again,
they got money. Shit.
Got money.
They got money. We're gonna see what they're gonna do with the Lakers. We're gonna see how their season starts.
I wonder where I
watched a show yesterday where Luka is I think it was a Fox Radio Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Where Luka is saying that he feels that this team is better without LeBron James.
I agree.
And that he's happy with the team that they've assembled, and we just need to find out what's going to happen in this upcoming NBA season.
All right. Well, what's next?
All right. So let's give a shout out to our Brody Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
For a great 18-year career in the NBA. Okay. He retired this week. Shout out to that brother. Congratulations. Yes, I shared you on my IG. You was crip walking into your retirement. He was hitting that shit too. Okay. Congratulations, Russell.
All right, Bobby, what you got on my boy Russell? How you feeling about my boy Russell's retirement?
Mr. Triple Double finally let it go.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like to see it when an NBA player sees that the writing's on the wall and you don't need to just jump teams to bad stats. And that's from a LeBron fan. I really appreciate everything he's done in this league.
Yes.
Things nobody thought was possible. And he did it consecutively in seasons.
Yes, he did.
And he's
4 times.
Mm-hmm.
4 seasons straight of averaging a triple-double. And that's how I was just gonna call it. I was just gonna call him Mr. Triple Double too, because again, here are some of his stats: 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 3-time assist champ, 9-time All NBA, 2-time MVP, 75th NBA 75th anniversary team, 2016, 2017 NBA, and 2008, 2009 All Rookie team.
He's a better man than basketball player.
And for a guy that people didn't think he was actually going to turn out to be this good. I mean, the man came into the league and to the point where he made Seattle/OKC relevant again.
Yeah.
If you ask me, put him back on the map. Him and KD and Serge Ibaka and James Harden actually really, they did the thing. And then even when James Harden and KD left, he stayed solid to OKC, right? It just sucks, right? That, part of his career was sabotaged by the likes of bums like LeBron James, by having his LeBron nights going after him, calling him Westbrook, because you heard the idiot on Skip saying that stupid crap, and then you had other people saying that, like, no, man, y'all don't understand. This man was totally dominant, and to the point where they are still trying to bash this man and say that he's not in the top 5 in point guard. Now there have been, I'm not gonna lie, some badass point guards in the NBA. Top 5 is a very, very healthy request, especially when you got people like Magic who won multiple championships. You got Zeke who won 2. You got Zeke who won 2 championships. You got the great Mighty Mouse and Allen Iverson, right, who was small but great in stature because, again, he played every game injured, damn near, right? So even though he didn't win no championship games, they'll still put him in that group, right? Then you got, of course, you got to say his name. If you don't say him, then, of course, they'll crucify you. Jerry West.
Mm-hmm.
The logo.
Right? You got to say Jerry West. And then, run it down the point guard list. You got John Stockton. You got Kevin Johnson. The list goes on and on and on and on when it comes to point guard.
CP3.
And I can't forget about the infamous point guard, CP3. Now, there's some in there that got rings, and there's some in there that don't. But to average a triple-double for 4 straight seasons when there was only one person that did that, and that was Oscar Robertson. I got to put Russell Westbrook in the top 5. I just got to do it. Where in the top 5? I don't know yet. I'll figure it out for the next show. But I promise you, I will tell you who is in my top 5. And I don't give a damn what anybody has to say. Because, again, I told y'all, this is AwwDacity Sports, where you're going to get a little bit of bias with a sprinkle some truth. And guess what? This is my shit. And if you want to challenge me, put it in the comments. You know where I be at. I'm live every show. What up, though? Bobby, where are you putting Russell Westbrook at? Is he got him in top 5, top 10, top 15? Where are you putting Russell Westbrook?
You got to keep him in the top 5. Nobody's done what he's done.
Facts.
Not only is he a great scorer, he's a great assist man. He's a great rebounder.
Yes, God damn, yes.
Some of that Mamba mentality.
Yes, that was the last of it right there. You're absolutely right. That was the last of the Mamba mentality. It just left the league. And Russell Westbrook, you're absolutely right, Bobby.
Last year he still played 58. He started 58 games last year for the Sacramento Kings. 58 out of 64 games played. And still playing 29 minutes. And again, the points ain't going to be the same. It was 15.2 points a game. You can't. That's what I want from my damn twin in Detroit. I can't get that. But hey. And still averages 6 assists. Damn near 8. Damn near 7. And what he doing for rebounds? Let's see. Them rebounds say 4.2. Yeah, I'm still keeping them in the top 5.
That's elite numbers for most teams.
Heck yeah. Like right now.
Right now. Them is starter numbers, man. And again,
18 years.
Russell played 11 years with OKC, 2 years with the Lakers, 2 years with the Clippers, 1 year with Denver, and 1 year with Washington, 1 year with Sacramento, which was last year, and then 1 year with Houston. So, I mean, shout out to man, Mr. Triple Double, man. I hope you enjoy your retirement. I know you are heavily into fashion, so your fashion's a little bit different than mine. But hey, do your thing, pimp. I ain't hating on you. Maybe I'll find something that I would eventually like. Who knows, right? But you're definitely been an influence to me on the game. I kept saying I would love to have you in Detroit to mentor my boy Kay Cunningham. Then there's another dude over there, Dennis Jenkins, that I wanted you to mentor. I thought you'd have been great there, but I get it. Man, I get why you left, brother. So again, enjoy retirement, man, and shout out to Russell Westbrook. Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so what's going on in Detroit with Jalen Duren? JD is still not signed.
I'm gonna let Bobby go first.
He's not the second best player. He thinks he is. That's the problem. That's the disconnect. Yeah, he wants elite level starter money, and theoretically he can get it on the open market from somebody. But you're still the third best player on your team when you're in Detroit. You have to accept that. If you're going to go to Detroit, you're not number 1, you're not number 2, you're number 3. Accept it. Take a decent deal and move on. You're not getting 40 from Detroit.
Who's number 2?
The Twins.
He don't score no damn points.
But he's a hell of a defensive defender. Leave my twin alone.
He don't score no damn points. JD has to be number 2. Tobias Harris isn't there.
Yeah, Tobias is gone, and that's sad.
Right, man. See,
Tobias went to the Spurs.
Yeah, so I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
JD thought he was going to get more money playing out west, and what he was asking for in that contract, the Western teams was like, "Nah, my boy," because and if I'm Detroit, I'm gonna be kind of leery to pay him too, because where were you in the playoffs when we needed you? Where were you?
I agree. He didn't show, but during the regular season he was on time.
Yeah, yes. On the regular season, but when it count, when we ring shopping, my boy, when we trying to get sized up.
I get it.
Where were you? Because everybody was trying to be there, but you was just nowhere to be found.
Well, I feel like this, right? But before I go on, Bobby, what else? So you said he's number 3?
Yeah, definitely number 3. Definitively number 3. And his postseason exit, just in the way that they exited the postseason, solidified that. He should have showed up. You're supposed to show up. If the regular season's great.
You got to play. Yeah, we supposed to be ring shopping during them playoffs because that's what you want, and you didn't show up. You was too busy, and I'm gonna tell you what he was. I'm gonna tell you where he was, Bobby. You want to know what? That nigga was going through a breakup.
Oh, here you go.
He was going through a breakup. He was breaking up with Angel Reese.
He broke up with his damn team.
He broke up with Angel Reese.
But when you go through a breakup, you need to break down and focus on what's really important.
No. That nigga, his Johnson was hurting.
And grinding, making your name a no.
No.
You don't just swallow up into nothing.
No.
So I agree with what you said on the second half, Bobby. Right? Totally agree with you say, because when you get in a breakup and shit fucked up, you're supposed to put your head down and grind and focus on basketball. But
that motherfucker fell apart.
But with the beginning of this conversation was how I feel about Detroit not being signed right now, and then how I feel about Bobby saying my man is number 3 on the roster. Well, again, I'm gonna take pleasure in saying what I'm finna say to you right now, brother. This is for the beginning part of the question and what Bobby said.
Shout out to J. Rush.
My boy J. Rush finna tell you how I feel, dog.
You got me fucked up.
No, I said that you got me fucked up. Like, come on, like for real. Here's the thing.
You sure you ain't playing that for Detroit for him?
That's what he telling Detroit
I'm
right
telling
now.
Detroit and you that, right? So here's the thing. Here's the roster, bro. So of course we know Cade is number 1, right? Cade is the number 1 option in Detroit, right?
No doubt.
So here's the rest of the roster that shakes out. You got John Collins, a forward. He's not going to be number 2. That's just not going to happen, right? Javonte Green, not going to be number 2. Elijah,
he come off the bench.
Elijah Harkless, I'm pretty sure he's a bench player.
Yeah.
Gary Harris is a bench player. Ron Holland, he's a good number 3. Ron Holland is a good 3,
That's
number
Ron
4
Ron.
Option, right? Kevin Hunter as a number 2 option? Hell no. He had his opportunity in Atlanta and we seen what happened. It failed. Right? Dennis Jenkins, well, we got rotation issues because we got a bunch of guards in here, right? We also got Isaiah Joe, who we know is going to come off the bench, right? Because again, the 3-point shooting that he showed us in OKC. Okay, Isaac Jones, he's a center. Well, we know he ain't finna be the number 2 option, but okay. Chaz Lanier, again, rotation issues right off the bench, another guard. Wendell Moore Jr., not going to be number 2. Our point guard, who we just drafted, and
Ubuka,
jury's still out. Torian Prince, okay, he could possibly be a number 2, but we definitely know him to be as a number 3, number 4 role guy because we seen him doing it in Minnesota. But okay, B-Ball Paul coming off the bench.
Yeah,
Duncan Robinson,
he's a number 2.
No,
you mean Dunk?
No.
Dunk could be a number. Dunk could be number 2 or 3. It depends on how it slide up and down.
No. Duncan Robinson is 32 years old. He's never going to be a 32. He's not going to be a number 2 player right now. And given we know he's all he does.
They say the same shit about LeBron James, but they push the fucking issue about his old ass.
We know what that's about. And then again, you have Tallulah Smith, not going to happen. And then you got Tween. Come on, none of these people scream number 2 to me. None of these people jump off the page to me and say, they're number 2 player to me. Like, I can go to Miami and we know number 1 and number 2 is Bam and Giannis, right?
Yeah, they interchangeable.
You don't have any other players.
Right? Well, okay. Then since you say that, then fuck it. Let's pick any other team. What team do you want me to pick?
It don't much matter.
It don't matter.
He disappeared completely in the playoffs.
He did. And if I'm Detroit, I'm kind of hesitant about paying him.
Man. You know what? All right. You know what? This for Miss Nikki too. Everybody getting my song.
You gonna play that track out today?
Everybody
I got him fucked up too.
Everybody getting the song today. I promise you, dog. Everybody is getting my song today. Shout out to J. Rush and his man. So, man, look. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right. Okay. There's only one place to put this. So this is gonna be in the what the fuck news. EnnisKanter said he wants to play in the WNBA. What the fuck?
Bobby?
Thank you for letting me go through it. So don't forget about your senator up in Minnesota. He's trying to get senator and a WNBA player too. But the way I see it is if you don't want men in your league, say that you don't want men in your league. If you don't want to have people that have the other genitalia in your area, don't say, oh, that soft ass bullshit, and actually come out and say, if you got nuts, you can't play. That's a very EnnisKanter
This show just went way left. Did you just say EnnisKanter should be drafted next year?
The way the rules are written currently, yes. All you have to do is say that you're a woman.
I can't stand
you.
you.
A woman.
Okay.
Number one overall.
Okay.
He's gonna go for 20 and 20.
And if he sued, and if they deny him, he can sue the WNBA for way more money than he wants.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
It's the way that it's set up, the wording, and everything.
Hold on. Wait.
All you have to do is say you're a woman.
Say you're a woman, and you can play in the WNBA.
Hold on. So I'm looking this up right now. So I had to go to WBound, right? So this is directly from WBound.com. And it says, who can enter the WNBA? The WNBA has specific eligibility rules for who can enter the draft, and understand them. Help explain why some names appear on draft night and others don't. Okay, college players, international players, yada, yada, yada. Why it matters. Let's see.
Does it say anything about gender? It just says...
That is the key argument here.
That's what it says. It's the gender issue.
He
says that he is a woman. He now identifies as a woman, and he wants to play in the WNBA. And
EnnisKanter should be drafted number one overall next year.
Brother, you really got me searching this shit. Hold on.
He gonna be dunking and all kind of shit on them damn girls.
You don't have to be an actual woman to do it.
Yep. It is in how they wrote their bylaws that you just have to say that you're a woman.
If you'd like, sir, you can say to have us call you ma'am, and you can declare for the WNBA draft.
Sure can. And ain't nothing they can do about it. They can't do anything about it.
Only thing I keep saying that they must be at least 20 or 22 years of age. That's all I keep saying. I don't see.
Again, it doesn't indicate gender.
It is a women's basketball association. Mm-hmm. Is it for women or is it for everyone? They haven't hurt anybody's feelings, so.
I mean, let's be honest. If that's the case, when LeBron James finishes his career, he can go finish his career with.
He can go stat pad over there. Yeah, he can go stat pad over there.
And spend 40 years in the WNBA and dominate over there. That's what you're telling me. So basically, Bobby, is what you're telling me that EnnisKanter, who is 6'10", 250
he gonna be the number one draft pick next year.
He gonna be the tallest person in the WNBA.
From Turk.
He gonna be funking on their ass.
2 years, there's gonna be a 7'5" woman in the WNBA.
Dude, this is just, there's no way this should happen. So first and foremost, EnnisKanter has played 11 years in the NBA. 11.
So
he does not look or identify as a woman. This dude looks.
He did. He did. He came out and said, "I am a woman."
Yes, he sure did.
Where?
He sure did.
I'm a woman. I'm going to be in the
Okay, so let me get y'all to understand something about EnnisKanter. Let me get y'all to understand something. Okay, I see what's going on.
He's a political.
Yes.
We know that.
He is a political troll.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's only doing this because, again, I see there's this whole thing going on with, of course, trans athletes being in the WNBA. Mm-hmm. I have my own opinion on it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it as it is. Mm-hmm. But again, if we can make a sport for women, we can, fuck it. I'm just going to give it. We can make a sport for them. And that's just because it is. Because again, if you are a man and you are now a woman, then again, basketball doesn't stop because there's just a man side and a woman side. We can create a third side. It is what it is. It's like, again, we have clubs for everybody. There's no reason why this has to happen because, again, we seen what happens when we had the what was it? Was it swimming? Was it track or was it boxing? No, it was the boxer.
It was boxing.
It was the boxer.
But do you think it's
beat
going
the
to
dog
pay?
crap
Do you
out of
think
those
people
women?
are going to come to pay to see? trans athletes?
I mean, that's going to be something.
That's a question.
I'm pretty sure they will, because that community is growing expeditiously. Right?
There is a place for trans athletes. There is a place for trans athletes.
Right.
It's
So
not anyone's fault that there's not a professional league.
A professional league for trans athletes. Correct.
If they want to make one, they can do that.
And there's plenty of money in that community to make that happen. So in this case,
the big argument here is the WNBA does not want to come out and say biological men cannot play basketball with us.
I mean, they should absolutely come out and say it, because again, that should absolutely be the truth. Because again, we don't have women in the NBA. We don't have women in the NFL.
You can take the all-star teams from the WNBA and put them against the 14th player on the bench from every team, and the men are going to run away with that game.
I mean, you can put,
not with some players.
No, you can put the freaking Brooklyn Nets in the WNBA, and they'll win championships for freaking the next 50 years.
Back to back. Yes. Why? Because men are biologically advantaged when it comes to the sport like basketball.
Right, but
I can't argue with that.
They need to come out and say,
so
if you're a man, you can't.
I
can't argue with that.
Like I get what Ennis is doing, but I don't agree with it. Right? I don't think he should be the number one pick in the NBA draft. Sorry, Bobby.
He's gonna
be. Again,
he is eligible.
You, Ennis, and Miss Nikki over there.
He is.
We can't put a man in the WNBA. It just won't sit right. I mean, again, I get it. We had the movie Joanna Man, and it was all funny. Ha ha. Okay, great.
Yeah,
we also had Mrs. Doubtfire. Get it, great. But when we really seen it in real life with our own eyes, and I know I seen it with all 4 of my pupils, right? I seen that lady in the Olympics beat the dog snot of a lady. And again,
it was because of an unfair biological advantage.
It was a dude.
Because it was a guy. Exactly.
It's not like the Olympics. The Olympics said, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah. After the fact.
The organization in the world said, no, we're not doing this.
It was after the fact.
The needs to come out and say, no, we're not doing this.
Right. So I'm not. I can't support the WNBA. I can't support your statement saying EnnisKanter should be number 1 in the WNBA. No, the WNBA should stand on all 10 to say, hell no, you ain't coming in. And everybody else, look, if you want to create a league, we will help you.
But they need to say that.
But they're not going to say it.
And that's where it needs to be.
Yeah,
that's where it needs to be.
Yeah,
because again, we know in the
exactly, Bobby.
Because we know the WNBA is fluid. It is what it is in the WNBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
He should be in that league?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Rules stand. He should be drafted number 1 overall.
If this man get drafted number 1 next year, I'm pulling up to your crib personally, dog, with the golf club, and me and you gonna fight. I promise you.
The women's cheese or the men's cheese? The women's cheese.
All right.
It's about the WNBA needing to make a decision.
Yeah, they need to say it. They need to say it. Yeah, they just need to say it.
I agree. Well, before we get to the next topic, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And guess what, guys? We're almost to 100. So again, keep subscribing to the show. For those who for those who help us get to the 100 subscriber, right? This is what your shirt is going to look like, right? So again, shout out to Shakina and Rodney for the awesome shirt. We are giving away one of the very own King Griffey and the other brother who won, my brother from Philly who won the home run derby. So again, we only had 2 brothers who actually won the home run derby. So shout out to both of those brothers. So guess what? You will get your own very own special t-shirt made just for you. All right, Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so what else in What the Fuck news? Kawhi Leonard has another shadow deal, this time with Daktronics. How many side deals does he really have? To me, it sounds like he got 3 of them.
Okay. Name them.
Okay, so you know he got Aspire. That's the tree people.
That's just so funny.
Yeah.
Aspire tree people.
Yeah, the Aspire is the tree people.
Okay.
Then he got Daktronics. That's the Jumbotron people. And then he has that soccer team that's in Maine or Rhode Island. That's also laundering money for Kawhi Leonard. So I mean, to me, he got like 3 points of origin for $1.8 million a month that was supposed to have been paid by Steve Ballmer through these varied companies.
This to me screams.
You know, when you're trying to avoid that, you know, that salary cap.
Adam Silver, the current
he has to know about these companies.
Of the NBA is soft as shit, right? One, you sent out a notice to both teams that, like, look, there's still an investigation. No, there's a second investigation, and that if something happens, right, you're going to be liable for if he misses games. That's what the NBA office sent to Toronto, because they were going to be the receiving team. And it was like, well, if that's the case, fuck this shit, I'm out. So if this guy got 3 side deals, right, and Joe Smith lost $86 million in his deal, and he only had 1 side deal circumventing the cap, and Minnesota lost 5 years of draft picks, and they're just now recovering, if you ask me. 3 side deals. I'm looking at five years of picks for each side deal. Bobby, what you think?
Well, to bring up Joe Smith is a very important point. To compare Joe Smith to Kawhi Leonard is not fair.
Yeah, because Kawhi doing the most.
Kawhi is one of them dudes in the NBA.
Was it not circumventing the cap?
Absolutely, it was.
Okay.
But this is another one of those things where the NBA needs to come out and say, no, you can't do this, and there needs to be severe punishments dealt to everyone involved, including Mr. Ballmer.
I agree.
The problem is Mr. Ballmer is very deep. He's very deep, very well known. He's on a lot of committees within the NBA.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to be hard to punish him himself.
He's the richest man in the NBA. He's the richest owner.
Yes. He is so super deep. The NBA needs to come out and say this is unacceptable behavior and banish him from the NBA. Not Kawhi, Mr. Ballmer. Kawhi shouldn't receive punishment for this.
Why?
It should be the Clippers and Mr. Ballmer to receive the punishment for it. Because if the reason you don't want to do it to Kawhi is, first of all, he's going to sell tickets no matter what team he plays for. He's going to have money coming into your league. The revenue will be there for him. All right? Mr. Ballmer is just a deep-pocketed owner who thinks he can get away with breaking all the rules. You're not. You can't break all the rules, because if you do, then everybody else does. And then there's a free-for-all, and the salary cap might go out the window. Mr. Ballmer needs to be severely punished. The LA Clippers need to be severely punished. Like, unprecedented amount of punishment for this kind of deal.
I agree with you.
It's not fair to the other owners in the league.
I agree with you that he has to be punished, but because he's the richest owner in the league, he'll be punished, but it won't be as much. Now, where I disagree with you is that I agree that Kawhi should be punished, because Kawhi signed off on that shit, Bobby. His signature is on the signature page. He needs to have some type of responsibility, because when you and your uncle went down there and y'all was talking about circumventing the damn salary cap and discussing how you was gonna get paid, you signed off on that shit, especially on that Aspire stuff. I looked at your signature page.
I got one better, but I'm gonna let you finish, because I'm gonna make him eat every bit of them words he just said.
You know, Steve Ballmer, yes, he needs to be fined. I mean, the Clippers is going to.
I agree with that.
If Adam Silver has any balls left, they need to find the Clippers, because if they're going to do this, hell, if I know how many other teams have circumvented the goddamn.
Well, right now, what we know of officially, it was one, and that was the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? And in this case, right, I agree with Bobby on one part and disagree on another part, and here's why. One, when it happened in Minnesota, the owner at that time was suspended, right, given a fat fine. The president of basketball operations, Kevin McHale, they basically forced him to take a leave of absence, right? But then again, they also punished, right, Joe Smith, because again, it's a rule that they know about and he violated, right? So let me circle back to how I'm gonna get Bobby to agree with me. Bobby, without saying what I do, me and you met on my job, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you know what I do for a living.
Yep.
So you're saying in this case, if the employee is wrong and knowingly wrong, he shouldn't receive punishment?
See, in this case, the Joe Smith and Kawhi situation are completely different. Kawhi already got paid. Joe was waiting to get paid.
Doesn't matter. Circumventing the contract.
Everything fell apart for Joe because he didn't make it in time.
Right. So again, we all know the policy that says the appearance of sleeping is the appearance of sleeping. Whether you were sleeping or not, you were sleeping.
I don't think that Kawhi should be punished. I think that it should fall solely on the NBA for not having strict enough rules in place.
The rules are in place. Do not circumvent the cap place. It clearly says in the collective bargaining agreement.
The punishment to them was worth the risk. To the Clippers and to Mr. Ballmer, the punishment was worth the risk.
And it may be because of the risk, because again, the wrong commissioner.
They're probably gonna find Steve probably like $25 million, some bullshit, and then some draft picks and shit. He's not gonna be casted out as the owner, because he saved their ass. They needed somebody to buy the Clippers when they were going through that racist shit with the previous owner. So I don't think he's going to get fined, but I don't think they're going to, $25 million is, ain't shit to him. But I think he's going to get fined and they're going to get some draft picks.
The problem with punishing Kawhi is, unlike Joe Smith, as soon as he gets his contract voided, he's going to get a bigger contract.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think they're just going to void his contract because they're already saying that he's not going to get suspended for the Aspire.
You guys have to understand, when he signs for a new contract, he's only signing for a 1-year deal, because that's technically what happened to Joe Smith. He's not going to be able to sign for another max deal. It would only be for the 1-year deal. Because what happened with Joe Smith, he signed with the Pistons for a 1-year deal, and then he signed with Milwaukee or somewhere else after that, and then that's when or returned to Minnesota on a 6-year, $34 million contract. So he's played 1 year with Detroit and then went back to Minnesota on a 6-year deal.
If he could have got a bigger deal from Detroit, he would have.
No, it had to be a 1-year deal because it couldn't offer it one, because they voided his max. It voided his max deal then. Because again, he took a lower paying contract. He took a 1-year deal, right? But he circumvented the contract because again, the company said they didn't have the money to pay him, but then they did have the money to pay him. You can't do that, bro. And then again, it's like basically putting your money in shell companies and then hiding and saying, I got the money, but then again, meet me over here at noon and then I'll pay you.
If this was a 6-man, then yeah, it'd probably work out really well for him. But this is Kawhi Leonard. He's one of the top 20 players in the league. And that's why comparing him and Joe Smith to the situation is completely unfair. Because if you let Kawhi go, he's going to end up making more money. He's stuck in the contract he's stuck in right now. I told you I played out today.
I know that's right, Bobby. You gonna play the fuck out of this song.
Come on, man. Like, what? There's no way you can't say that a player who normally violates the rules should not receive punishment. That's crazy.
I think Kawhi Leonard should be, because he knew what the fuck
I believe if David Stern was still here.
Yeah, he'd be rolling. He'd be rolling in his grave right now.
The Clippers would be in trouble. Kawhi would be out of the league.
Yeah, he'd be out of the league.
Because this is egregious.
There's no risk for Kawhi because he's going to make his money. The worst thing they can do is keep him locked into this contract.
Yeah. Again,
they're going to end up voiding this one.
Something has to happen because this is just ridiculous.
Right.
Again, shout out to Pablo Torre, man, for keeping up this awesome story, man. My man is on his way.
Get these back-to-back Pulitzers.
My boy on his way to getting him another Pulitzer Prize. That's for sure. Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so the NFL is back, and we had our first week of preseason games. How many did you watch?
I ain't gonna lie, I only watched one.
Play that track for me. That's how I feel about the preseason.
Oh, wait,
hold on.
Bobby requesting tracks. Bobby requesting tracks. What is going on over here today? Oh, what is going on?
You got me fucked up. I ain't watched not one.
USFL is supposed to be over. Best Buy employees playing football.
I watched one game, and I watched the Lions and Cincinnati game, and I was just like, I seen some goods, I seen some bads. I ain't gonna bash it that bad because the score was still pretty decently close. I feel like that our quarterback play was going to suffer again because one, Josh Dobbs sucks, but then two, who knows about this third string that we got. And our backup quarterback situation could be a problem for us. So that's what I took out of the first preseason game, the only one that I watched, because again, it's the only one that mattered. I'll get around again to kind of, watching Miss Nikki team, because again, we also have to pay attention to her team because again, she's going to want to talk about it. So I'll eventually get back to it. But again, just know it is in the NFC South, and we all know the NFC South is trash anyways. So
what you talking about, my Falcons?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
ATL, ho.
Yes, I am. So, wait till y'all see the side of her side. Y'all gonna fall out. It may be crazier than mine. At least all mine match. It's going to be Atlanta, Miami, FIU, Florida State, Florida Gators, Miami Hurricanes, Miami Heat. Then it might turn around and be like something like Orlando Magic. I'm like, wait a minute, how are you claiming all these teams?
I'm a Floridian.
Some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Anyway,
anything else on the?
I don't know. Bobby said it was a bunch of mediocre play. Wait a minute, Bobby, you don't want to talk about your quarterback who threw for 3 touchdowns in his first preseason game?
We can talk about a backup quarterback playing against a bunch of backup players we want.
I mean, it was a good outing. That means his feet was good. He can read the defense a little bit.
Sure. It was a good outing against very subpar players that'll be in the USFL or down at your local Lowe's.
Damn.
Pass you out some lumber.
Hey, I need them 2x4s over there on that pallet.
You know that second string is still faster than them college boys, right?
Yeah, except for he played against the third and fourth string.
Oh my God!
The second string guy came in was the old Ohio State quarterback, Mr. Howard. He looked okay too. So did Mason Rudolph. You know what? Detroit's having some backup quarterback problems. Watch out for us a draft pick.
For who?
I don't know. Anybody but Haller. How about you take your old Ohio State guy?
Why would I put an Ohio State guy on our team? Why would we do that, man?
Oh, shit.
No, you know how I feel about Ohio State people, period. That ain't happening. You see, we took 3 Michigan players. No, I can't. I can't stand Mason Rudolph. And you know why. He can sit up there and say he ain't said all he wants to, but damn it, I read your lips and I seen you say it. Again, and if it ever came to Meeks and Rudolph,
damn. J. Rush, we pushing your shit today, boy.
I'm glad football's coming back, but go back, take these guys, send them back to the Geek Squad, send them down to your local Walmart.
I mean, I'm happy football's back too, but again, we'll see what happens. Apparently, week 2 is supposed to be a little bit better because apparently we'll see starters at least play a couple series or maybe a quarter, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Washington Commanders starting quarterback Jaden Daniels seems to have an issue with his old college team. Apparently, somebody done sent a cease and desist on his behalf over his jersey number at LSU. And apparently, LSU said the same thing to Joe Burrow, whose number should be saved.
Bobby, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Apples and oranges. Joe Burrow won you a national championship.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, facts.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Joe Burrow won the championship.
Okay.
You know, your Heisman's are nice, but they're not national championships.
Yep.
Okay.
And this leads to an interesting argument about the NIL system currently on fans.
Oh, okay.
Because Jaden sort of has a point. If the NIL system, the way it currently stands, continues down this path, maybe we don't put numbers on the jersey in college anymore. Maybe we just put a big old picture of their face.
Because that's basically what you're selling. That's what this college is selling.
Okay.
Their likeness.
You agree?
Yeah, Joe Burrow's got the national championship for them. But I mean, you know, a cease and desist, you know, they be handing them shits out like
I'm pretty sure the people can see on the expression on my face what I'm finna say next.
We got you fucked up. Hey, Bobby, he laying on it today.
It is college football. Get the fuck out of here. First and foremost, let's just be clear. If I'm wearing, whether it's Joe Burrow's number or Jaden Daniels' number, right? The same number that is worn on the offensive side is the same number that could be worn on the defensive side. What are we talking about? What are we? Who gives a fuck if they gave somebody the number 5? Only thing that matters is what? If you won something and if your name is in the Ring of Honor. Then they put your 5 up there or your 9 up there. That's what matters. But in this case, you're talking about somebody wearing the number in game? Bruh, you don't own the number. The school owns the number. Yes, the image and likeness is you. Yes, but just because somebody else wore the number now belongs to them. And if they turn out to make the number trash, then guess what? The number will be trash on them, not because you wore it before them.
But you know, they're thinking about their status and what, you know, when they wore the number, what they brought to that particular number.
I ain't giving nobody no opportunity today. Fuck that. Nobody's getting opportunity today. Nobody. I'm not playing.
Damn.
I'm not playing today. I came with that hot fire today. There's no way y'all gonna sit here to get me to believe that it's okay for somebody to send a cease and desist about a number. It's one thing, even if, you know what, they don't even do the, let me ask you this, Bobby. How many retired numbers have the Boston Celtics retired?
Bunches.
Yeah.
So damn many to the point where they have to go back in rotation. Is that not right?
You're correct. Mm-hmm.
So when we're talking professional leagues, it's a little bit different.
Right.
Professional leagues, you got to go out there for years and earn that shit. In college, the only reason he has a point is because of how NIL works. When you think of fucking LSU, you think Jaden Daniels comes up because of the NIL shit.
I would know. I would think Jaden Daniels and 5 if I'm playing him on college football. That's when I would think Jaden Daniels 5 because I would see the name Jaden Daniels on there. When I see 5 and I see Joe Schmo, oh, okay, that's Joe Schmo.
Yeah, because that's how it normally used to work.
Yep.
That's Joe Trash.
NIL is out there now, and these kids are making money off that.
Yep, they're making money.
It isn't the number, it's the individual. It says name, image, and likeness, not number, image, and likeness.
Well, that's the shit that Jaden had.
When you take a picture of him when he was in college.
Again, that is your image. You are in a uniform, right? The uniform belongs to the school, which means, again, you are part of that image. Yes, the image is your face, your features, right? Likeness is your face, your features. But it don't say numbers, image, and likeness. It says name, image, and likeness.
Again.
Which means I can take Jaden Daniels 5. That means I can put Jaden Daniels and 5 on any team and can't no team wearing the number 5.
What if it was Dick Daniels that wanted to wear it?
I mean,
you see a number 5 with Daniels on the back. But no, it's his cousin Dick.
Wait. Did you say
Dick Daniels? When they put Dick Daniels on the back. Oh my goodness!
I'm trying to respond to that. And the funny thing about that is, we only know there's only one person in professional sports with the last name Dick, and that's Grady.
Yeah, he likes to hang out with other guys.
Oh my god!
So at the end of the day, I think this is nonsense. I think it's foolishness, man. Whoever the young kid is, right? If he wore the number 5 playing in high school, because again, we know, and I know as playing as a kid who played professional, not professional, but high school sports, right? And during the summertime, right? To the point where now when I even play basketball on 2K or Madden when I'm playing my player, number. Right? I use the same number that I used as a kid. So those numbers are sentimental. So in this case, somebody wore 5 before he wore 5 at LSU. So in this case, I would say Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow.
Here we go. Hey. You coming for
Miss Nikki, what's next?
It appears that faith in the system and that the Seattle Seahawks have signed Terrion Arnold. Did the Lions make a mistake by releasing him? I say yes.
Go ahead.
Because right now, and I mean, I get it because of the type of crime that was committed and how he's a co-conspirator in this crime. But I think they jumped the gun on releasing him. It's Detroit. It's players and hustlers. They used to that.
Okay.
But Bobby? I mean, they should have cut him a break. But I mean, I get it.
Okay, Bobby.
I think the Seattle Seahawks made a mistake by signing him.
Oh shit!
The type of egregious shit that is brought up when he was charged, I don't believe there's a place in the league for somebody like that. Ray Rice was blacklisted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he
And his
was.
old lady came out and said, "No, it wasn't all like that."
Until the video
Came
dropped.
out in Arnold's defense here. I don't think that Arnold has a place in this league until he can be exonerated from these charges. I don't believe that people that do sort of things like that have places in professional sports. They're supposed to be people that children look up to.
And what was stupid though, Bobby, he already told the police. All you had to do was point the police into them people's direction, and they could have did all of that. You didn't have to sit up there and set somebody up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He was stupid on that part. So
that's why I don't believe he has a place in this league. You're a college-educated man who's making millions of dollars to go.
Yeah, why are you doing shit like that? Right.
You don't belong in the league. You're a fool. You don't belong here. You're worse. Play the notes for him, boy.
Oh shit!
Bobby said, "You got me fucked up."
My boy said you got him fucked up. Whoa, he ain't got time for foolishness in his NFL. Guess what, brother? I agree with you.
What you got?
I agree with it. This dude is facing 8 felony charges of allegations of abduction and of beating of 3 dudes. And just like Miss Nikki said, he already called the police beforehand. Oh, and kidnapping, armed robbery, and conspiracy charges.
You have to do all of that.
All of that, right? And again, part of it was because it was some jury and some other stuff, right? And do I think Detroit messed up by releasing him?
No.
I would have put him on the non-exempt list, right? So that way he's still part of the team, but he's just there and waiting, and this will give him the opportunity to clear himself, right? Do I believe Seattle should be on the team? No, because just like Bobby said, right, we are supposed to look up to these people, but we also should give people second chances and not immediately crucify them and say that they're guilty before proven innocent.
Well, them Texas is something.
But the evidence against his brother, if this court case would have happened,
Texas,
I guarantee you, AwwDacity Sports was going to be down there at them court cases.
Yeah,
I'd have just had to take some time off.
Yeah, we were going to trial. Yeah, we were going
to show up, right? But I think this is just crazy. I mean, is it good for Terrion to continue to keep his job? I mean,
yeah, he got to make a living.
Who am I to say he doesn't have a right to make a living? I mean, he has attorneys he has to pay for. But again, with like Bobby said, the NFL, these kids, this younger generations, they look up to.
Yes.
They're supposed to be role models. This is what we look at professional athletes at. Majority of them are looked at as role models. So what is the NFL really saying about this? Like either they don't care or the price of what how many fans they may lose doesn't matter.
This is a league that doesn't allow people to take performance-enhancing drugs or any of that sort because they don't want an unfair advantage, whatever.
Right.
So they will kick somebody out of an entire league over some drugs that they chose to put in their own personal bodies.
I mean,
let somebody who hurts other people into their league.
Right.
That just doesn't sit right with me.
You're right.
I don't believe you should use drugs for any of that, but I also don't believe that you should be harming other people at all.
I mean, you
exactly.
The position that you're in.
You said it first. You said Ray Rice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you had what's his name that was also suspended for a year, which was Deshaun Watson, right?
Yeah.
In his situations, right? So there were like a few scandals that if we really wanted to go digging, we could, right? But in this case, it's just like
somebody like Justin Black.
Terry,
yeah.
But Terry and shit is just so egregious.
Jackson from Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 7th overall pick.
Mm-hmm. You smoked weed one time.
But we let somebody who does those type of egregious felonies against other members of the community here in Tampa, Florida, back into the league. It just doesn't sit right with me.
And again, like I said, put him on the non-exempt list. Maybe have him on the practice squad. Something that where he's not actively on the team roster and he's not out front on national TV or something like that.
Until he's proven himself.
Right, but I'm not saying he should absolutely lose his job. That's all I'm saying. So there could be some workarounds, and I agree with you, Bobby. I just don't want, if he's proven guilty, then what happens?
He just out the league.
Then again, the NFL, you messed up and now you got to answer for why did you allow this to happen?
Right.
And that's just crazy to me, right? So it's a huge distraction. It doesn't make sense. And again, if I'm the Seahawks, I wouldn't want this shit in my locker room to deal with.
But again, somebody they want to win, so
clearly they do. All right, Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so last topic. Right. In the MLB, we have to finally talk about the trade. Your Detroit Tigers traded excuse me, ace pitcher TarikSkubal to the LA Dodgers.
You already know what's going to happen. 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 See, this is directly to the fans. See, because we just recently got some Dodgers fans. So this is directly to y'all. Y'all better enjoy my boy TarikSkubal over there. If y'all don't win a championship, y'all trash. Y'all got a loaded team over there with the most highest paid roster alive. Nobody's ever going to touch that payroll to the point where
they had to sell the basketball team to fund it.
Yes, they had to sell the basketball team to fund it. Sure did.
So in this case,
Bobby,
if TarikSkubal does not get a ring before we get one in Detroit, hey, guess what? It's basically fuck y'all team and fuck that trade. Because I'm going to keep playing this song for y'all because y'all got me fucked up.
And when the lockout happens next year, it is all the Dodgers' fault.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know why it's y'all fault? Because y'all some greedy motherfuckers.
Yes.
Y'all want to take up every piece of thing because y'all realize that at MLB, there's no cap space. There's no cap rule. We can hog all the best players and we can take them and we can pay whatever we want to because we got Magic Johnson over here as an owner and he got plenty of money. And then we got Mr. Walter who's going to go sell the NBA to go make us some more money.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
But then y'all got a whole player over there that had a scandal with him and his interpreter.
Oh, yeah, with the betting. Oh, yeah.
But nobody wants to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. They just quietly flipped that. Look, they kicked him. They sent him back to Japan and charged him.
So when it comes,
he went to jail over there.
So when it comes to my Tigers, I'm kind of glad this trade happened, and here's why. We can finally move on, right? At one point in time, we were like one game below 500. Now we are 2 games below 500, or 3 games below 500 now. So
and you got the beautiful prospects coming back.
Absolutely, right? So Torkelson came back, right? The guy who just brought up from the minors, he came out and swinging the hot bat. So I'm happy this is over with, right? Again, like as always, Scoobs, you my man and all. Keep it a buck, right? Don't say nothing bad about me. I won't say nothing. AwwDacity Sports won't say nothing bad about you. But just know, brother, the first time you say something bad about Detroit, AwwDacity Sports is going to be the first one to bust your head. Straight up. We going to come at you, right? So how do you feel about that trade? Bobby?
Well, for me, I think it was a smart move for Detroit. Addition by subtraction. Even though multiple-time award-winning pitcher, addition by subtraction.
Yep.
The Dodgers got the deepest pockets. They're going to keep paying and paying and paying until they actually implement a salary cap in baseball.
Which never going to happen.
There will be a lockout next year, and it's going to be all the Dodgers' fault.
I agree.
I don't think that it's right what they're doing, but just like the WNBA and EnnisKanter, if there's no rule in place, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it.
I can't with you, man. I can't, bro. Not they like the WNBA.
It's almost the same thing.
The WNBA got a cap though.
If you don't like how things are set up, then you must make the necessary changes to fix it. And baseball has refused to do that with the salary cap, just like the WNBA has just decided to do that with men's testicles.
Well,
if you don't want these things, then you have to actually make sure that you say it.
Well,
you put it in writing.
But the MLB has a salary. I mean, they have a CBA, and all they have to do is fix it in there. For some strange reason, I don't understand why they can't get a hold of it. Because again, I thought the highest contract we would ever see was this. When it comes to salary caps, was this whole thing with A-Rod when he went to the Texas Rangers, right? And they gave him that 10-year, $100 million deal or whatever the hell it was. But now it's like the LA Dodgers just like have free carte blanche to do whatever they want to, and it's uncheckable. And every other team is like catch up.
So the MLB needs to come out and put it in place. We need a salary cap.
Well,
just like the WNBA.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, this is your boy J2DaR signing out. We're here with my homeboy Bobby, and we are here with Miss NikkiC, and we'll catch y'all at the next episode. Peace.